Yeah!
Lenny, never saves a penny, always ending up flat broke. And when he sings, we know that Lenny sounds like he's gonna croak. He had a job, but he got fired. Then that slob got a flat tire. A sad hobbit without a shire. Lenny. Lenny, he ain't getting any, no women in his bed. And when he has chances with the ladies, he farts through his mouth instead. He smokes those ciggies like a demon. His housing stinks, but he ain't leaving. Instead he stays and chugs his semen. Lenny.
Woo!
Wow! Bravo!
Woo! That was great, Lenny. Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lensday. We got, I mean, if you, the behind, I mean, I don't even know where to start, man.
Why are we not filming every second?
Yeah, I don't. When Lenny gets in, it should just be on record immediately.
Why?
Well, because I asked you the PayPal situation, your PayPal situation, and you told me that it is. You gave me. Did you get what I sent to you? First of all,
Yes.
Okay, so it is accurate.
So it does work. Okay.
Yeah, but I asked you for the name, the name of your PayPal, and please tell me what that is. Like you explained it to me backstage.
It's Dragon to No Guard. It's Dragon spelled backwards with a capital D at both ends. Why is that so odd?
But you forgot the number 2 in between Dragon and No Guard.
Dragon to No Guard.
No Guard!
Oh, God!
Okay, so Dragon to No Guard is Lenny's PayPal. I just sent him some scratch. You don't have to do the capital D's on both ends.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that.
Spell it backwards, though.
You do have to spell it backwards.
Spell Dragon backwards.
Why is that so bad?
No, listen, you know what? I'm glad it's set up, Lenny. It's good to see you. How is everything?
Everything's just wonderful.
I don't believe that for a second. What's going on?
Yeah, no, nothing's going on. It's, nothing really exciting happened this week. I'm trying to think. There was something good that happened. Now I can't remember.
That's how good it was. You would think you would remember the good ones, because every time we talk to you, it's nothing but bad ones. So
something good happened. I don't remember what it was.
You'll remember. It'll come back to you at some
After
point.
the show is over, and then I'll text you.
Yeah, that's how usually it works. But how's your living situation? Any new developments with that?
No, apparently, and I don't know how this has actually happened. He's gone back to work, so I don't know.
Who? Shit guy?
Yes, exactly. He works
Really?
in a food store up the road. Really good customers.
A food store?
Wow.
I think he actually works in produce too.
Are you not curious to go there and see what he's doing?
Not since he's been back. I won't go there.
Now, for people who are just tuning in, and by the way, thank you for tuning in. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit all that stuff. For people just tuning in, Lenny lives in a place where numerous people live, and one of them is a guy who doesn't shit properly, and there's remnants and splatter all over the bathroom, the shared bathroom, mind you. And now you're telling me this guy has a job in the food industry?
Yes, he went back to the job that he had before he got sick.
What specifically is his job there?
I'm pretty sure he works in produce, so I'm guessing he puts out stock and stuff, which, like I said, I won't go back.
Wouldn't you like?
All the pears are brown.
For a guy, Lenny, who calls the numbers, how am I driving, on the cars and buses and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you would just allow this guy to go back to
Yeah.
work in the food
What
industry.
do you? I mean, I couldn't even think of what to say if I approached the customer help desk.
Say
What do you
that
say?
guy there has
I live
shit
with
all
this
over.
guy, and he shits all over the place.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. First, start
smells
with
like
your
chicken.
name. Say, hi, I'm Dragon to No Guard. I'd like to file a complaint.
Well, what are you going to do? Have Lenny get him fired so then he has to spend more time in the house with them? It's better
you
that he
know
has
what?
a job.
You know what? You shit if you do, and you shit if you don't,
Yep.
man. You're in a real pickle here with this guy.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's been very
Don't
nice
touch the pickles either.
to come
Yeah.
to off a shift and pull up to the front of the house and not see his car for like 2-3 hours.
I'm curious if he shits at work while he's there, and if there's any issues with that.
I don't even want to find out.
Okay.
It would be an interesting, but I mean, the man's got diapers. I don't.
Well, apparently those aren't working well because he's
No.
getting the shit on everything but the diaper, it seems like. But, roommates, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah, great.
Is he still shitting all over the place? Like, are you still finding fecal matter everywhere?
New fecal
Yeah,
matter?
and it's hard to say. I don't know whether the person who comes to draw his blood dripped blood on the floor and left a stain on the front door, or it's him. I don't even know anymore.
This is it's like biblical. People are putting blood on front doors.
Body fluids all over the place.
I don't know who's, but that stain's been there a week.
A week.
I would have to think that a professional would not be dragging the blood or Norgard.
No, but
The blood all over.
it has to be because there are blood stains on the floor for like weeks. Little drops of blood in like a line up to his room or from his room.
The blood's a trail leads you to the shit.
So you would think that the person who draws his blood would be complaining about him being covered in shit all the time.
Right. Maybe that's why they get out of there so fast. They don't, even they don't give him the cotton ball.
From
or
what I
nothing.
remember, they couldn't force him into a home. They had to have his permission.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's where he would be.
Yeah.
This is why they come to the house.
Yeah, that's the bummer with old people and junkies. You can't force it on them.
Yeah, how old is this guy? Do you
I have no idea.
26.
I never asked. And I don't really care. I don't talk to him if I don't have to.
Is he older than you think? Or younger?
No way to even tell. I mean, he's got kids. He's got grandkids who apparently don't want anything to do with him or just taking care of him.
How have you ever had conversations with him?
No.
You've never
Other
spoken
than to
the
yell
guy?
at him, no.
Okay,
Sorry.
other than to yell at him.
How about anybody else in the house?
There's a guy in one of the other rooms who likes to chat a lot, and I usually just nod my head and say yes every once in a while, and oh yes, and that's about it.
What stains does he have going on?
Earwax.
I don't know that he has any stains. I know he's a poofer.
A what?
A poofer. A polite way of putting it.
A poofer? What's a poofer?
Oh, you Benny Hill?
Magician.
Yay. Oh, a poofer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Guys,
oh,
is
okay.
is that his shirt you borrowed?
No, stupid.
Oh, what's
You're
wrong
an
with
idiot.
your shirt?
That's cool. Shit.
Me and
Nice
two other guys went to Disney.
It feels like summer when I see that shirt.
Does he have?
No, it's really not over here. That's why I had the other shirt on.
Oh, a party poofer? Is that what no, come on, guys, be
Does
serious.
he have
Slang for
guys over?
magicians.
Nobody's allowed to have company over other than to talk and leave.
It's like visitation.
I gotta know where you are living. What there has?
No,
that's
you don't
not-
have to.
That's not, but no, not where. Like I'm going to come visit you, but what kind of place that is? Because that's not a normal apartment.
No, it's not. It's a house. It's a house share, and there's 7 fucking people here.
Well, I know, but even an apartment, a house apartment, you're allowed to do whatever you want. You rent your room. And
Yeah, no, well, it's not that. There's too many people here.
It sounds like that house is halfway between a house and an apartment.
A halfway house. Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
We're looking to get out of here since I moved in. Are you kidding me?
Well, now that people know Dragon 2, the number 2, no guard.
No guard
is your PayPal. Maybe we can make that happen for you.
Why don't you check your PayPal, Lenny? Anyone sent you anything?
Yeah. What do you
got? Just MM and Shuli.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Neither of which I accepted because
does the poofer work?
What do you mean? You have to accept this, Lenny.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to accept them.
It's rude not to accept.
Oh, you have to accept it. That's the whole. The people are. It's rude. Yeah, people want to.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's now set up, and you refuse to accept it,
dude. I'm not going to take money from you, and I'm not going to take money from the guy who gave me a computer.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I want to buy you a new kung fu shirt. So
you are Lenny. This is making us money. Having you on. So this is you're working here. This is work.
Yeah. Look, watching this on a plane. Is this the new Mile High Club? There's $2 the guy just sent.
Oh,
you're gonna take this money, you son of a bitch. Walt wasn't frozen is gifting a membership.
Thank you.
Did I say 1? I meant 2. Come on.
Thank you.
Hold on, let me get through these real quick, and then we'll get back to another banger, Mike. Yeah, the song. People love the song. Hi, low energy, Mark the Bagger. He's talking to you. You, Lenny.
Yeah. I thought he was talking to me.
No, Lenny. Lenny's the worst. Lenny is the worst version of Doctor Who, Dr. How.
Dr. Y.
What is the worst version of Doctor Who?
Yeah, who's the
worst Doctor Who?
I bet you I know his favorite version of Doctor Who.
Who's the worst Doctor Who?
Yeah. And I've never watched a second of it, so I'm going to have to take your word for it.
You can say the woman. It's okay.
You know, I mean, each of them have their little pluses and minuses. There's 1 or 2 of the early ones. I'm trying to remember whether it was 3 or 4. They really didn't do much in the way of like storylines and stuff, but
cool rings.
I mean, they really do each have their pluses and minuses, and a lot of them. I know early on there was a lot of them that cross-who'd, so to speak, so that there would be 3 or 4 doctors on at one time.
Jesus
when there
Christ.
should only have been one in existence.
It was a who's who
in time. So it's.
I mean, if you would have told me we would have spent this long on the answer, I would have never asked. Lenny, that tank be hot, dog. People like, I heard a rumor that a young lady by the name of Kate Meanie really enjoyed that tank top on you.
Yeah, she wants to know where you bought it, see if she can get one.
Yeah, if she doesn't, she would have asked.
Exactly. Have you spoken to her?
Yes, we spent a little over an hour on the phone a couple of days ago.
Wow.
Really?
That's great.
Yes, she's going away soon to Europe.
I bet. Have you? Is it true that you texted her about 2 SUVs flipping on a highway?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't slow down fast enough to take pictures. I've never seen anything like this because they closed off that part of the road, and it's just like not even a mile or so from where I'm stationed. Slammed right into the side of this SUV on its side.
Yeah.
Passenger side down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like,
wow.
Yeah.
You know, like turning over a turtle, basically.
Lenny should sing his own theme. Would you like to write and record your own theme, and we'll play that at the start of the show?
When I have one together, I will send it to you and let you know.
I love it.
Yeah.
Evening, gents. Loving the new shows, and Lenny is a star. Can you please ask Lenny to strike a pose whilst full screen, as I want to draw him next and need a good reference.
There you go.
All right, ready. Lenny, strike a pose for him.
Just all right.
No, he knows. He knows what's up.
What am I doing? I'm getting up is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. These guys are idiots. They don't understand posing.
What kind of pose?
Look at that.
No, come on. Do something with your arms, man. Just do
something like show pizzazz.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Come on, you got to do it so they can Take
guy
one.
had
I'm
a
not going to
drawing.
stand here forever to pose.
No.
They have,
5 seconds. Do 5
Yeah.
seconds.
they have to
Guys
do a
drawing it.
screenshot.
Guy's drawing it with a pencil. You're gonna have to stay there the rest
You got
of
to
the show.
do the pose.
Do that pose you just did.
Do the pose. Do the
Do
Hulk
the
Hogan.
pose.
Flex
Do
it. Flex.
Hulk Hogan, hand to your ear.
It's long enough.
All right.
All right.
Take a screenshot.
Yeah.
It'll last longer.
Thank you.
Not necessarily. Power goes out and you're dead.
Thank Steve draws stuff. Thank you, my friend. Talented dude, Steve. Look at his work. Look at that drawing of John. That's amazing. I can't wait to see the Lenny drawings. No, God. No, God. I mean, unbelievable. Lenny, what's up with the hair, bro?
Yeah.
Big Daddy Dodo.
You
Wants
need a little
that.
haircut there.
What do you mean?
What?
It's getting a little shaggy, is what they're saying.
I woke up 20 minutes ago. What is
Yeah.
that wrong with my head?
Are you running late to a Mo lookalike contest?
No.
I think I got hepatitis just by listening to their
They're what?
I don't
You
know.
didn't have to say this.
Can we get Lenny to blacklight his house? Yes, that's the
Yeah.
next thing. I want to send a blacklight to you, and I want you to go into that bathroom and shut off the lights and record on your phone. You
Ooh,
showing.
that would be pretty creepy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm trying to think if I have one handy.
Oh, okay. If you do, let me know. But otherwise,
I'm-
I can get one on Amazon and send it to you.
I'm trying to think of where. When was the last time I saw it? It's probably in storage.
Probably. You think about it. I'll read this. This is Stuttering John's future. Also, fuck Mike Morse.
What?
Fuck you, Mike Morse.
Fuck yous, Mike Morse.
Fuck you, Mike Morse.
Fuck you, Shuli.
I don't know why I get hit with shrapnel. Why did Lenny pick this place to live in the first place? Lenny, shut up and take our money.
Why?
Okay.
It was a last option.
Well, last option. I mean, you went to a lot of places. You
Yes.
checked out a lot of places.
Sounds like
Yes,
an
but
action movie. Lenny would be in.
Last option.
Lenny in Last Option.
Yeah, this was a last time. I only had a month left to go, and I had to get out. So
Like,
Yeah.
what was wrong with the other places that you settled on this one?
I couldn't afford them,
Oh,
and one or two of them I didn't get whatever the bid or whatever. They didn't pick me, or I was not on. Just please.
I got you. Okay, all right.
Lenny, you
You-
stick with us, you'll be able to get a nice place.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
We're
Frog,
taking
can you
you places.
can you put up his PayPal thing so we can show it from time to time? I wore tank tops like this in the 70s as a child.
Oh, that's a question. How old is that tank top, Lenny?
That's a
You
good
had that a long
question.
time?
I don't know, 20 years at least.
Yeah. What part of Arizona were you in when you got it?
Arizona. I wasn't in Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah, that tank top's missing a hacky sack.
New Mexico. What fish show did you get that at?
It's not missing a sad sack.
There are halfway houses for serial killers. It's this guy Weetard.
Yeah.
He's a
No, I just let them die. I don't have to kill them. They die all by
Yeah.
themselves.
Now, Lenny, all kidding aside, did they describe what that place was? Because it's obviously not a normal house.
It was somebody's house.
right.
One of,
I know.
I
one
get
of the
that.
realtors
Yeah, a lot.
that is
Right.
handling the property used to own the house.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike,
But-
when his eyes are closed, let him finish talking,
you're
please.
right.
Go ahead,
Apologize.
Mike. Go ahead.
But I know a lot of people who live in house apartments, and
Right.
they can have people come and go. They do whatever they want. They pay their money. But I'm wondering, was there something specific about that house that they said you can't have people stay there? You can't have.
a great
there's
question.
because they're renting pretty much every room, and there's too many people in the house, and it would create friction, I'm guessing.
Well, but you're guessing. No one, let's be honest, no one flat out told you you can't have people
Yes.
over.
They did. When I signed the lease, one of the realtors told me you can't have people overnight, and you can only have visitors like in the common room, and they have to, like I said, you can't have visitors overnight.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's illegal.
Yeah, they can't tell you can't bring people to a place you're paying to live
We've
in.
discussed this before. I wouldn't bring anybody to this place if
Well-
they paid me.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Okay, nevertheless, it's just
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out why they said that, because that's not anything.
I don't know.
Right.
The actual owner of the property is some foreign dude. I'm
Poofter?
Not
You-
disparage
here's-
anybody, but it's like Abdul something or other.
Oh,
Mm.
say
And
no
he
more.
lives out
no more.
east. He has like some kind of
Oh, out east. I think
yeah.
he's
He
in
lives
the middle.
east of where this place is. I don't think
Hmm.
he's been in the building more than once.
Has
not
he
I've
seen
lived
allowed.
that
here.
tank top?
He's not allowed. He can't go anywhere except the common room. But here's what you have to do, Lenny. You have to send us a copy of your lease. We have to see. So yeah, just find your. You have to do it right now.
Lenny, blacklight the guy's shit and then send us a copy of your lease, will you?
Yeah, find the lease. Take some screenshots and then send them to Shuli. So we'll get to the bottom.
Find it again because I know it's around. I haven't seen it recently. I haven't had to look for it. So
All right. Well, now you have something to do this week.
Lazy 420. What excuses would Stuttering John use to explain why there's no pictures of the battles of the bands or people wearing his shirts and the cameras weren't really like perfect yet?
Right. And I looked up what was a minister. What was it? A stiff minister. I
Stiff
Googled
minister.
it. Googled the shit out of it. Not one mention of stiff minister. So if it was as popular as he said it was, it would pop up.
Did you Google stiff minister awesome? Because it might have been under that.
I did not think
Yeah.
of that.
You okay, Lenny? What happened?
Yeah.
no, I'm just looking. I haven't figured out how to reset the time on this laptop yet. It says something different than what the actual time is.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
Gifting one, Stinger. Thank you very much.
I'm back.
Joe Corson, Lenny, can you still do the triple Lindy?
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm watching this. Speaks volume about my character.
You guys are frozen.
We couldn't wait for this. What does that say about us? We have a quiz to give you too, Lenny. So sit tight. J Dog gifting 10. Come on.
Suck my dick.
I'll suck your dick.
Oh, hey, beautiful man meat.
Thank you, J Dog.
Rain, purple rain.
FM Nobody gifting 1. Thank you,
Have I
FM.
got containers?
Craig, thank you for your help today, bud. I appreciate that. Thanks, pal. I love Lensdays with Lenny. I didn't read it that way. I
Well
wouldn't do
done.
that to you.
You're a big hit.
I can't
Lenny.
control the way they write it, but I will not read it. Send some money via friends and family. You're my dad now, Lenny. There you
Aw.
go. Check your
What are you
PayPal.
doing, Dad?
What do you got?
Yeah.
I was like, ah! Is Lenny at Perry's place? Put up Paul link. Put up Paul link.
Paul Link.
Whoa.
Ooh, Carmela.
Hold on, Lenny.
she-
You
Yeah.
with me at the ER? What?
What?
She's listen, she might be interested, dude.
Lenny, if
Oh,
we went
okay.
on a date, I swear I will stay with you at the ER if you fainted from looking at my Latina booty.
You like those? You like those nice round Latina booties there? Those are the best.
What?
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 What does that mean?
What does that mean? I don't. I
A
Are you an ass man or
Are you an ass
Hold
man?
on, hold on,
I
hold
just
on. Let,
speak to people.
or a ball man?
let's find out. Lenny, go ahead. What were you
I
saying?
mean, yes, I'm attracted to attractive people, but I would need to speak to the person first. I don't just like and start drooling.
Right. So if she has a
total
sick
fucking-
killer body, you're like, I want to know if she's into Tolkien first. Right?
Just want to know anything.
Hmm.
Period. I mean,
When's
there's
her
some
next?
people out
throwback?
there that look stunning and can't add 1 + 2. So
You're a throwback. You know that? That's what
I'm
you are.
sorry.
You're a romantic. You're a guy who likes to learn about his partner, and you respect something. I don't know what, but you're good. You're good.
You want to know? You want to know when her next funeral is?
Right.
okay, well, this way I can inherit, so I
Right.
can move. That's what.
But
that's my plan.
but Lenny, there is a physical aspect to any relationship, man, woman, whoever relationship, and you have to be kind of attracted. So you have preferences. Some guys like big women, little women, big boobs, little boobs.
I mean,
curvy.
that's a great point. Let's say you meet a larger woman, but she has all the same interests as you. No, a
Less
larger
hairy,
woman,
less hairy.
less hairy than Zen, but a larger woman. Did you freeze, or are you in deep thought?
Oh, we back? Guys are frozen.
Oh, there he is.
And
Let's
frozen
say
again.
let's say you meet a rather robust woman, Zoftic, if
Mhm.
you will.
Rubenesque.
Thank you. But she has all the same interests as you. Would you date her, or does there have to be some physical attraction there?
It's the first part of that because you guys froze.
Great. What I said was, would you date a fat chick if she had all the
And you
same
froze.
interests?
This is getting bad.
I'm gonna,
What's going
all right,
on?
fat chick, date,
Fat chick.
fat
Oh,
date.
probably
date,
would stay away
fatty.
from a heavy person. They would
Oh,
have to
so
have
all
a
right.
hell
Whoa,
of a
whoa, whoa,
personality.
whoa,
That's
whoa.
why I was
Stop
asking.
you.
That's
They would
why I
have
was
to have a
asking.
Lenny,
hell
you're
of a
full of shit.
personality for
You're
me to
full of
overlook
shit.
something like that.
I didn't want to hear the rest of it. You're full of shit. You were saying, "Oh, I got to see the personality." So, a woman who wasn't a curvy, hot figure, you would not.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
And it doesn't really-
let me tell you
curvy
something.
hot. First of all, yours and mine are two different things. I don't need these huge fucking things all over the place bouncing, and I don't need all that. In fit and like, fit-ish. Doesn't have a fucking stomach hanging over there.
But you don't know. You've never
Shut
been
up,
with a woman
you.
like. Well, you've never
Yeah.
been with a
Hold
woman,
on.
so
Let
you
him
don't
talk.
know what if
Let
it's
him talk.
bouncing around like that.
Let him talk. He has
I'm
an
sorry.
idea. Go ahead.
He's such an ass. He just
I know.
can't help himself.
I know.
Yeah.
He's in love with you, but go ahead.
You, God, that's scary.
He does. He cares about you like I've never seen him care about
Scary.
anyone before.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't need all that extra flesh around. I just don't.
Nobody does.
I just.
I
Let me
think,
tell you something. Here's
I
what,
I think Ted Bundy was the last person to say that.
I think here's the point Mike's trying to make, but he's such a Neanderthal. I will sum it up for you.
Uncouth.
Yes. What I think Mike's trying to say is if Carmela put that Latina shit cutter in front of your face, you're not going to give a fuck about what she's into, what she's read, any of that shit. If she's into you and she's got a fucking dump truck back there, you're following that thing. Don't give me that shit. Huh? Thank you.
I don't know.
I do.
Okay.
Well, there is a saying: beggars can't be choosers, and
I just have a tendency to tune people out at a certain point if
all right. But this
I'm not
woman.
hearing anything that's just.
All right, this woman, she's pleasant. She has a cute little face. She loves Doctor
Comedy,
Who. She
humor.
loves Doctor Who, the Lord of the
She's an
Rings,
imaginary
dragons.
person?
She's wearing dragon dresses,
Right.
but she happens to like get 220, 230, on the scale.
I would probably, as a friend, maybe, but no.
Right.
It wouldn't be further than that.
I would like to know, Lenny, what is your comfort zone with women's weight?
Right. What's too much and what's the line? Where's the line?
Where's your
Well,
sweet
I
spot?
couldn't give you a weight, but they should be fairly fit. I mean, if they have a little stomach, it's one
Can I ask
thing.
you, what do you weigh?
What do I weigh now?
Yeah. No, 2 years ago. Yes, now.
I think I'm weighing in it last I checked, it was 168, 170.
Okay, so closer to 180 because I feel like you're lying a little bit.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm really not. I actually lost
Okay.
all that weight.
let me ask you this. Here's a good barometer. Should the chick weigh less than you?
As a rule, women normally weigh less than men.
Can
Well-
she be taller than you? Yeah.
Only by an inch or so. If I have to go like this, no.
Yeah. That's not your best angle.
Thanks.
You know?
You don't have to go up on her. I get it. So, an age. What's the age?
Right. What's the cutoff for that?
Because how old are you? Just so we
God, you really don't learn.
Ballpark.
ballpark.
Ballpark?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know, 45?
I mean, like
No.
a ballpark that sports teams can play in, a real ballpark.
Yeah. No, your ballpark. What's your
45. He said
I'm
45.
not giving you any kind of parks
Lenny, I'm 50. How are you younger than me?
because I look younger than you. and
You
that
think so, do you?
fucking counts.
You. All right. 40s, 45, like that
There
chick.
she is. There's Mrs. Wright.
No, and she's
You're
eating
not into that.
sides.
It's
Come
Long
on.
Island right there.
Come on.
I like the dragon, but not all the food and the no.
What if you meet a really hot 200-pounder? Okay. Hold on. Hear me out. You're like, right away, you're like, I'm not interested in any of that. And then she takes out a pack of cigarettes and packs it 10 times, turns it. Packs it 10 times, turns. She's doing the Lenny.
And then she
Wouldn't
gets
that blow
arrested
your
for public masturbating.
Wouldn't that blow your
we've
mind?
had this discussion before, and I know you don't recall this, but my mother, for most of my adult life, was a heavy person. And
Really?
yes.
I don't remember this.
Until the last like 10 or 15 years, maybe or so, maybe even 20. But yeah, for most of my life, my mother was heavy.
All right, we're not asking you to fuck her.
That's not the point.
Okay.
I'm
Then
not
what is
attractive to heavy women. I went through that. It was my
Okay.
mom. I don't need to date somebody.
Like your mom.
So what color was your mom's hair?
Why does it make a difference?
because I'll tell you why. Because he's asking if that's a no as far as dating women.
What,
like-
hair?
Right, like if she has the same color hair as your mom does or did.
Yeah,
would
no,
that-
the hair doesn't make a difference.
Well, it
Okay.
should.
Okay,
Same thing.
that's
It's
not a deal
physical
breaker for
attribute.
him. It's not a
Well, it
deal
should
breaker for him.
Do you have a lot of fond memories with your mom?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
good. So you
Well,
guys
these
got
are
along.
but I'm not going to date somebody that physically reminds me of my mother.
You wouldn't want to find somebody with the same qualities that your mom had?
Sense of humor, fine. Intelligence, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the rest of the stuff, not so much.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, Lenny? Has anyone in your family ever come to you and asked you why you're not in a relationship?
No,
No, they don't. They don't bother you with it.
no.
Okay.
They were all out of state, living their own lives. No, I don't think they much care.
Do you keep in touch with the family
Yes.
at all? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay.
We text every once in a while. Like I said, I got one sister out in, I want to say Wisconsin, Wyoming, way the hell out there.
I'm with a W.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something-
One, and the rest of the family's in North Carolina
Wakanda.
right now.
Yeah, Walt Disney World somewhere. Good God, man! Don't talk to Kate on the phone. Don't listen to him.
Nah,
She's
no.
fine. She likes you. She does good phone. I've heard good conversation. Right?
It was lengthy.
Lengthy. Wow.
It was lengthy.
Girthy?
Lenny looks like a made in China Mexico Karl.
Timu
I don't know
Karl.
what that means.
Lenny, how many dead hookers laughed at you? That's not right. but
All
it
of
is-
them.
It is a question. These are just jokes, Lenny. Nobody. I feel like most of Lenny's options are the last ones. Not a bad take.
Whoa! All right. Well, let's discuss that thing on your neck. I know you said we've
Yes,
covered it.
Put your head
Yes,
up.
I was born with it.
All right. Look
You
that
had
way.
that your whole. I don't remember that.
Yes, because in
Well,
the
it-
summer when I tan, it pretty much disappears.
Could we see it though, Lenny? Could you turn your head? Other way. Turn your head. Yep. There you go.
Whoa,
There
okay.
it is.
You.
You got to make up a cool story for chicks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It looks like somebody slapped me.
Yeah, but maybe you were defending somebody and you fought off 6 guys and one of them burned you.
Dragon claw marks.
I'm thinking it looks like somebody said no, and she had to get a lesson.
Dragon claw marks. You've thought of a story. If you came up with dragon claw, you thought of something, you son of a bitch.
Dragon claw marks. Hello? Hello?
It is SRO housing, like what High Pitch used to live in. Was that accurate? Is it
I don't know
SRO?
what SRO housing is supposed to mean.
Look it up, Mike.
Shitty
Do something.
retard.
Do something besides annoying Lenny.
Shitty reads.
What's Lenny's PayPal? I'll throw him a few simoleons.
Shitty rotten old people.
Backwards. No.
Right,
Dragon to no guard is what it is right there.
Yeah,
That's Lenny's PayPal.
Dragon
Thank
to
you, guys.
Newgard. Right there.
You wouldn't let me, your son, come and visit? Yeah, what the hell?
In the common room.
This is why I don't use Spirit Airlines. Beef Drippins, the senior citizen child actor hasn't bored me yet. Yeah, see? Beef likes you. Took a while. He gets it now. Hey, Lenny, do you like strong law enforcement types?
Sheriff and her smelly posse.
That's an interesting outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you imagine?
Okay. Okay. Here's a question.
What now?
Let's
This
say
isn't the quiz you were talking about. This is just
no.
a
That's
question.
coming. That's coming up in a minute.
We got it. We're good.
Yeah.
Here's the question. You're with a chick, right? You're in a relationship, and she asks you, "What outfit would you like me to wear tonight in the bed?" Whatever you can think of, she would dress up as. It doesn't necessarily have to be lingerie. Could be cosplay. Whatever gets you there. What do you ask for?
It's not something I've ever thought about before.
Well, please take your time. I'll do some super chats, and you think about it. Thank you, the sheriff and her smelly posse. Has Lenny reached out to Lucy at all?
Lucy.
The other woman in the dating game?
No. I haven't.
Do you feel like that was a fleeting moment of interest when you picked her? Or
I be honest, I've been kind of busy all week, and I still have. I didn't get to accomplish any of the things I tried to do 3 times.
Well, all
to
right. Well,
your earlier question, a medieval
Yes.
outfit.
A what?
Medieval.
Now, when you say medieval, can you describe to me a little?
With the
All right.
whole, the
All right.
long gown.
Lenny, we need you to all right, close your eyes and there it is. She's walking into the bedroom. What do you see?
Give me every piece of clothing. Go ahead.
Well, it's. I mean, a lot of times they had some kind of little headpiece with a piece of material that came down,
Go ahead.
and then there's the dress and the bodice and the crinoline and the big poofy skirts and
Beautiful. Beautiful.
the crinoline, you said?
crinoline. Yes,
What's a
crinoline? Crinoline.
Bend over and I'll show you.
You know.
What is a crinoline?
Is it crinoline in yet?
What women used to put underneath skirts and dresses to make them poof out. It was
Nice.
like
A lot of
like
poof
netting
talk.
almost.
Yeah, like your neighbors.
Yeah, your neighbor's poofing out across the hall. So your fantasy is to spend 30 to 45 minutes undressing a human being before
Yeah.
having
There you go. What were we talking about?
medieval sexy wear?
No, but you were asking me a question.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question. real quick.
Lucy. About
Yeah.
Lucy.
Oh, yeah. Listen, good.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I haven't contacted Lucy. As I was
You
saying,
want to?
I will text her at some point. I'm
Mhm.
still trying to take care of. I've been trying to file my taxes for like a week now. I tried 2 different tax services. One of them wanted more than half of what I was getting back, and one of them wanted double the amount of money I was actually going to be getting back in order to do my taxes. So now I got to figure out how to do it myself on the IRS website. Otherwise,
Before you do that, let me. I know a guy. He's. Let me work on that for you. Okay.
Jewish.
Yeah. Let me help you with that. Give me till tomorrow. I'll let you know. All right.
What else
Things
didn't
one-
you? Go ahead, Zen.
I was gonna say there's 2 things when a Jew says he can help you with law and taxes. Just
Yeah.
don't deny it. Like
Yeah.
take him up on it.
Take it.
You
Yeah.
missed the filing deadline, though.
yes, I did, but I'm getting a
be
refund. I know I am, so it's usually no penalty if
Wait,
you're
you
getting money back.
extend?
It's
You
only
didn't
a
have an
penalty
extension?
if you're
Did you?
paying.
Did you file for an extension?
No,
All right.
wait a sec. I used to work for the IRS.
Yeah.
And one of the things I do know is if you're getting a refund, there's usually no penalty involved because you're getting a refund. You don't owe the government money.
Right.
If you owed the government money and didn't file an extension, then they can tack on more fees because you owe them money.
All right.
But if
Well,
they
is that
owe you-
usually that's the problem?
Yes.
'Cause-
That hasn't changed so far as I'm aware.
So what else didn't you get done? You said there was a lot of things you didn't get done.
Well, it took me an hour or so the other day to
my God.
put all the paperwork through, only to find out at the end how much it cost. And I spent the next day doing the next fucking file. I'm still waiting to get the receipt back from my car shop, from the shop. And we had Uber rehearsals this week because there's a performance this Saturday.
Very easy to drive Uber. You just get in your car and go.
Uber the musical.
Yeah. Pick me up. I'll pick you up.
What
No,
is your
Brooklyn.
what is your PIN number, sir?
Yeah, no, it's not a local rehearsal either, so we had to travel this week.
Wait. Why do you have to travel for rehearsal?
Where are you going?
The fuck?
We
is
had
that?
to travel. Normally, the rehearsal is 2 towns over, but because of where we're going to be performing, we rehearsed in the hall we're going to be performing in, and that is a couple of towns over. So that was like a 30-minute drive there, and then we didn't get out of there until almost 11 o'clock at night, and I had to be up again the next morning to go to work.
So
11
here-
o'clock.
Yeah. Here he is coming on with us, and he's going, I want to do an hour and then leave. I have to get up early. But goddamn choir and Gregorian chants is going till 11 o'clock.
No,
Yes,
no
it
money
did.
for that.
That was a 4-hour rehearsal. We
Yeah.
were there at 7. We get out. We actually got out probably about 10, but by the time I got home, it was after 11.
And how much did you make from that?
We didn't make anything.
Huh?
Stop.
Well, take a
Why
look
do
at
you
your
always ask
fucking
that?
PayPal.
Yeah, what's your PayPal up to?
Yeah.
I'm curious. What do you got?
Oh, I
there?
have no idea. I
Take
would
a
have
look.
Why don't
I-
you check so you can thank the people that have sent it?
Yeah. And
because
accept all of
takes me
it.
so long to log on.
Why? Put the app
Because
on
I
your
don't have
phone.
an app. I don't have space on my phone for an app.
What
And
does that mean? You don't have space on your phone for an app?
Wait, I want to
That's
know
what
what's
just
on his
said.
phone
There's
now.
only so much space. We discussed this before too. If I change the parameters of my phone, it'll cost me more money.
I need a couple drags of a cigarette. I'll be right back.
How
I'm
many-
losing it.
How many?
The reason my phone bill is as little as it is because
How much is
I've
it?
not changed my coverage since it was voice stream.
But no,
If I
hold on,
change
Lenny.
any of
Hold
that
on.
coverage, the rate goes up.
But that doesn't affect the storage on your phone, though.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with that.
There's only so much room. I've already got. I mean, I don't even have the Facebook app on my phone. Yeah, I don't have that many apps on the phone because it slows it down like incredible.
But what is on your phone that's taking up all the storage space?
I have no idea. Maybe photos.
Okay, what is your model phone? Like what?
It's a Moto G.
It's a Moto G.
That's
Nothing. What's a Moto G with you?
It's a Moto G. But who makes that?
Motorola.
A Motorola. But when did you purchase? Is it an old phone?
It's probably 2 years old now.
Really?
Oh, okay. So you do get new phones. So with
Only
new
because
phones,
somebody dropped mine in the water.
To teach you a lesson?
who dropped your phone in the water?
Some idiot at work. They dropped my phone in the sandy bucket. They knocked it off the table, fell in the sandy bucket. They didn't take it out. And by the time I noticed, it was dead.
That feels like a personal attack. That feels personal.
Guy didn't even offer to give me any money to help me
He
get the
didn't
new phone.
offer.
either.
This is at Wendy's or is this a
No, this was at Top Golf.
Top Golf? Well, you were the happiest. You said.
I forgot what the hell I'm looking for now.
Your PayPal.
Looking for- Hopefully, it
Oh, I'm looking. Oh, right. I'm trying to find it. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Oh, my God.
You better start getting to that quiz soon.
All right, hold on. Did you ever hear a roommate bring a girl? Are you insane?
I didn't see the question. I'm
Somebody asked if you ever, any of your roommates ever bring a chick back to the place.
No. Can you imagine bringing somebody? Oh, how would you even impress them?
So-
Don't
Watch
breathe
out for that.
when they
Watch
walk
out for
in.
that.
No, I
Watch
don't
out for
wanna
that
open
doorknob.
up
There's
any of
shit on it.
Welcome home. He's the TSN Patty the Stalker.
Oh,
Might
God.
be.
I mean, what
They-
luck?
They share something, that's for sure. Send Frog email of the PayPal I sent Lenny with message. Do you have that,
So
Frog?
let's see. We have to thank Carrie, Brett, Peter, Jamie, Todd, Arnold. Hold on.
Just first names. Don't read last
Yeah,
names.
That's
no,
why
no
I'm
last
not
name.
reading last names.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you,
waiting
Egar.
for it to. Let's see. Let's see. We got David, Eddie, Noel, To sin and crafts with a difference.
To sin.
To sin.
This is me, you idiot.
TSN.
Yeah.
What?
You're killing me.
You're the best. You're the best. Plenty of people can't have overnight guests, but they're usually inmates. Lenny, have you searched New York SEG's offended registry to see if your roommates are in it?
Yeah.
That's not a bad.
I
thought.
don't need to know more scary stuff like that about.
I think you know the answer to it already. We got to get you out of there, man. Lenny, the fitness model, has standards, apparently. Dodo. Shuli, any other strays follow you home? None like Lenny.
Do we have any racial considerations when it comes to women?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have any racial preferences? Are you partial to a certain ethnicity?
I mean, there are some Asian women that are very exotic looking, and some Middle Eastern women also. Dutch women. I don't know, exotic.
Right.
Sorry. I know, all over.
Hey, we know a widow.
We do.
That's looking for somebody.
Hey, big boy.
Pete has membered up with us. Thank you, Pete, for membering up.
Behind my paywall.
Get in here. Lenny is definitely a closet queen. No woman is right for him. He'll keep looking until he finds the right woman. My ass. Come out of the closet, Lenny. Embrace your inner self before it's too late. That guy's named Dog Boy, by the way, if that makes any difference.
Yeah, he's picky. There's a difference.
Just because you're picky doesn't mean you're gay. Don't
Yeah,
hold your shoulders like that.
Good as it gets.
Yeah, don't hold your shoulders like. I can't defend you when you hug yourself.
Yeah. We're trying to convince
There's only
people
so
you're
much
not
I can do. Do you get that from people in your life ever that they ask you if you're gay?
Ask me for what?
Ask you if you're gay?
No.
No one ever asked you that, like a friend or family member.
No, actually, no.
Or a guy that was blowing you or anything. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Or the poofer next door.
The only people who have actually asked that question are you people.
Yeah, I know.
I need your face.
Renee says, I need a life, but I can't stop. Welcome to the party. 500 plus in here. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify. Thank you. Can we let Lenny talk without interrupting him? This guy is awesome. He needs a show with just Shuli. Skull. Wow, Nordic Born shitting on you too.
Big fan.
We're excited. We're excited. That's all. We enjoy Lenny so much. We will work on that. We will work. Yeah. FM Nobody gifting another 5 memberships.
Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, can you do this, Lenny? Because
he's on a soul patch. Soul patch.
What's that?
It looks like you're sucking dick.
No. It's the crazy arrow through the head. The
Yeah.
Steve Martin thing, you idiot.
Whenever we get the super chat, we do.
Yeah.
That's how
Maybe you are gay. Who would think of that? That's weird.
Because it's
like that.
by your mouth.
No, it's not. It's by my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, just do it by your head.
How would it be?
Yes, you do it fast, like you're putting a towel
Yeah.
through your ear.
Go like this
Yeah.
and then go like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Look at your fist.
What is so hard about this?
Are you okay, Lenny?
Sing. Do whatever. All right. What happened here? Hold on. I got caught up here with some. I got it. Okay. At first, I thought he was a virgin because he couldn't get a girl. Now I think it's because he's neurotic. He doesn't know what he wants, maybe. Do you think your neuroses might have something to do with not being able to close the deal?
I don't think so.
What do you think it is then?
I don't even meet the right people.
That's a good
It's not
point.
like I'm meeting anybody at work.
Well, you have to go out and do it. They're not going to come to you. That's
Certainly not at that place.
no.
Yeah, no, not at this place, and I don't have the money to go out and do anything.
Well, you
right
know
now.
what? There are apps that you just. I forgot your phone, but
No. I'm not tying myself to the fucking internet for all my necessary needs. That's just ridiculous. If I need a phone to find somebody to hook up with,
But that's what
Yeah, I'm not
everybody
doing
does
it right.
now. I found my girlfriend to be with her for 2.5 years now. She's
But with all
Wow,
due
that's
respect,
horrible.
Mike, with all due respect, Lenny's a different type of guy than you. Lenny is a face-to-face interaction person. That's why he still goes to bars. That's why, right, Lenny?
yes.
Right. So
Can
Lenny,
I jump in?
yeah.
He just said if he needs an app, then he's not doing it right. It doesn't seem like it's working the way you're doing it now, Lenny.
Frog, the first 60 years are the hardest. Once you get past that, then the
What are you
pussy starts coming out.
45. What are you talking about?
Coming up with
45.
60.
What?
Oh, God,
Mike, you're 60.
such an ass.
He really is. Is this you didn't get that mark from taking a baconator to the throat, did you?
No, nobody hit me with the baconator.
Hey Lenny, when you go to Supercuts, do you ask for the mo? This guy reels. Some people call him
I
Ryle.
don't go to a hair cutting place.
He's good, dude. Happy Lensday from Hellraiser 69. Happy Lensday, Hellraiser.
Wait, you don't go to a haircutting place?
Yeah, I do it myself.
Yeah, he does it himself. You don't have a Flowbee though, right? You do it with clippers or scissors.
Well, no, I have a
Yeah,
buzzer.
salad bowl.
He's got He's got clippers.
You know, I got a buzzer.
Right.
Buzz.
Buzzer. Right. Did Lenny do whippets too? You ever done whippets?
No.
Yeah.
You want to?
Why would I
Oh,
want to waste whipped cream?
this
like
is
that?
I'm with you, Lenny.
Exactly. Finally, a kitchen man has spoken. Connie says, Lenny, do you like going down south? Nah, I mean.
No, I don't think I would try that.
What?
Now-
Certainly not at first.
Okay, hold on. Let's just for the record, you have yet to try that, right?
Right.
Okay. What exactly is scaring you from trying that?
Well, when she says going down south, that was a she, yes? Okay.
Yes. Sure.
What exactly does she mean?
What do
So-
you think she means?
I thought she was talking anal, and I'm like, I'm not going there.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's
How dare
different. So, see,
No. You
look,
went,
this poor guy down here in the corner, I'm making him cry.
you went
That
too
guy,
far.
you've been with him for 7 weeks. How the fuck you don't know his name?
Make him cry. You make him sound like a tea kettle. Listen to this.
They didn't take it out.
He goes from
Out.
zero.
Tea's ready.
Oh, so
Yeah, go ahead.
it's not anal, Lenny. You
No.
went from 0 to 80.
Okay, then
went
in
too
that
far
case,
south.
I guess
So you know what it is
fair is
now.
fair. You have to, you know,
Fair is fair.
if,
Right.
if you expect a blowjob, you've got to go down.
Right. Now, having not done it, what do you think? Like, if you had to kind of,
If I had to, if I ever get to that point, I'm probably going to ask questions.
okay.
Let me
what-
ask you a question.
Well, that's smart. That's smart. I mean, why go down there and do a terrible job when you can ask questions ahead of time, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Or you could ask us. We know.
No,
Well,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
like-
ask you any questions.
like-
But like frogs as close to a woman as we got. Like if he's a chick
Beg
and
your
you're
pardon?
He said frog is close to a woman as we
yeah, like you're about to go down on her. What would be a couple questions that you would ask? Just hypothetical.
How do you like it? I mean,
Right. No, that's
I
smart.
usually like it slow at first.
Not you. Get out of here, you idiot. We're hypothetical now. You had your chance. So she would say slow, and then she would say something like, lick the clit, maybe. Do you know what to do with that information?
yes, I kind of do.
Okay. And what is that?
It's
Okay, all right,
the
listen.
internal organ.
Well, what do you imagine? You must have watched this on video. You
Right.
must have read about it, or I mean,
It's like I said, it's the internal organ underneath the skin flaps.
There you go. There you go. Hell yes. Shout out to Skin Flaps. Is there something?
internal organ.
I
Is
don't
there
think it's
something?
internal or an organ?
What? Listen. Shut up. The guy's
It
talking.
is.
Is there something? Do you have a sexual bucket list?
I bet he has a sexual bucket.
Other than receiving a blowjob,
Right.
no.
Right.
No threesomes or
Pretty
anything
short
like
list.
that. Maybe 3 girls or 2 girls at once, or
One girl, maybe.
a 1 girl and a guy, or 2 guys.
An all-day fuck fest. I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
Oh my God. That would
So-
be awesome. You
all
would
right,
love
so-
that.
Listen, I'm gonna help. All right, Lenny.
You'd
Here,
order out for food, and they'd leave it at the door, and then you'd sneak the food into the room.
Goddamn right. Where's the one spot you want to finish on a chick? You can pick anywhere. Face, hair, eyes, vagina,
Internally's fine.
internally.
stop being such a romantic.
It's like a doctor.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
What,
listen,
what
all right,
happened to your quiz, dude? The
All right,
clock's
all right.
ticking.
all right,
Well,
we're-
clock's
real
ticking.
quick.
Relax. You got like $7,000 in the PayPal. You can
Yeah.
hang another 15
All right,
minutes.
So all right, so here's the woman part right there, right, Lenny? Look at me,
Go ahead.
right? So
Right.
right there, like at the top,
Not behind the fingers. The fingers.
Yeah,
That's the woman
fingers,
part.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
not these. This
You'd
right
be
here.
right either way.
Like right at the top, like right up around here. There's like a little round nubbin.
Round.
Right.
Little round. Well, yeah. What the fuck?
Sure.
What, you found a square one? What are you
So
fucking
why is he
Minecraft
sharing
woman?
that information?
You might want
I'm trying to help you. So you go toward the top of the vagina lips there, the labia majora, labia minora, and then there's that little thing, and then you got to kind of go there and kind of tickle that a little bit. That's what get you going, get her going. There,
Right.
see, she would go nuts.
I know. I didn't approve that outfit. Lenny, thoughts on fentanyl?
Pro or con?
I don't have any thoughts about fentanyl.
Hmm.
Isn't that like a really bad? That's
And you're part
that's
of the
shit
problem.
will kill you, from what I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. I would imagine half the kitchen
I
staff
stay away
is
from
on it.
things that kill me.
Yeah.
Stay away from that.
Yeah. Has Lenny ever had a good year? Ever?
No.
What would you say is the best year?
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
All right, I'll
When
do
I was 17.
For Lenny and Zen laughing at the Sandy bucket.
They didn't take it out. Ooh.
Bless you. Lenny, I sent you some money because we have the same color fur.
Oh,
Ah, look at PD. What a cutie. Thank you, Pete. Thank you to everybody that's sending money to Lenny.
yes.
Really appreciate that. Lensday is my new favorite show. These past 4 episodes have been jaw-dropping, gut-punching, hilarious. Thank you, Mr. White.
Thank you.
Shuli, we need a shit stack update. Oh, is that the neighbor? Shit stack? Is that what we're calling him?
That works.
How's Rotten Legs? Have you heard from Rotten Legs at
That's
all?
the same guy. Yeah, no.
Wait, Rotten Legs and Shit Sprayers, the same guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
How do you think his legs got rotten?
It makes sense now.
They're
I feel
still
like
huge. My God, I've never seen. I mean, thighs like
Really?
so gross.
Guy's thick.
Thighs
Like
as
it-
thick as your waist. It just.
Hey, if that poofter isn't can't bring guys here, how do you know that he's gay?
How do you know you don't live with Barry Sanders? You know, that
Yeah.
guy had huge legs
Yeah.
too.
Because the room is within hearing distance.
Yeah,
It's not like you wouldn't hear anything.
exactly.
But
And
he
it's
can't
right
bring.
next to the restroom that's up here too.
Right.
But the gay guy can't bring people back. So how do you know he's gay?
Because he's told us.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yes.
You made an announcement?
Pretty much. Every time he talks to somebody, he prefaces it so.
That's weird.
Can you
I feel
do a
like-
little? Can you do? I want to hear. I want to get involved.
Yeah, can you do an impression of him, what he sounds like?
No.
Okay. I
Sorry.
feel like Shuli was a carnival barker for a freak show in a past life.
Mhm.
Past life? When the super chat goes up, Lenny looks like the neighbor from Home Improvement. Duke Dingus, Lenny, do you also cut Mark Davis's hair?
I don't know, Mark Davis.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Guys, this is the best run of TSN for me personally. I'm getting just enough Rico and Karen to laugh to no end when
Bernard.
Bernard is on. Thank you, Theo Mantis. Thank you, guys. Would you go to Tijuana for a lady of the night? You know, that's it. There's brothels. There's Tijuana. Is that ever coming
Crossed
back?
my mind. And from what I understand, it ain't the safest trip.
Well,
unless you
hold
go
on.
with somebody who has been there before.
What about all of us putting together a trip? Hear me out. Las Vegas, baby.
Ooh.
We bring you out there and we close the deal once and for all. We bring we podcast from I bet you we can get a brothel that'll let us podcast from there.
You'd have to leave somebody behind.
What about the
Mike?
behind?
No way I could tolerate any amount of time.
Well, here's the deal. Mike
he's
wouldn't be. Mike would be on a separate flight. He doesn't have to go with you. He can stay in a different hotel.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to be around you. But we'll be streaming together. But you'll be busy.
As long as he's absolutely nowhere near me.
Dude, I'm here to help you.
absolutely.
Why do you not like me? I'm here to help you, man. I just told you
God,
where the
you're
clitoris
such
was.
a fucking pain in the ass.
I just told you where the
just don't
clitoris
get it.
was, so you don't have to go
Don't
searching
get it.
for it. I don't.
I'm going to get
Okay,
you two
good.
back together. Don't
Fine.
you worry about it.
I would hope so.
Okay, I like this idea. Let's start. Let's
Can we
start
live
figuring it.
stream him losing his virginity?
No, that's ridiculous.
That's not how it works, Joe. What are you
It's
fucking
ridiculous.
retarded? Get
Yeah,
back,
idiot.
get back there.
Yeah, you pre-recorded.
I muted him. Don't worry, Lenny.
Thank
That
you.
won't happen again.
Christ.
I can only quote Tony Soprano pertaining to Lenny. He's gay.
He's gay. He's gay. Jeez, it's beyond obvious, guys.
Lenny would turn down Miss America. He's gay. He's not. He's all man. I've known this guy for a long time. He's never tried anything with me. He's never expressed his love for me. Maybe with his eyes, but not
Well,
with
I mean,
words.
let's be honest, Shuli. You're not like his type.
The fuck are you laughing at?
I'm right. Right,
Well,
Lenny?
okay, all right.
wouldn't
Let's
choose
say
type.
hypothetically,
Hypothetically,
we
I know
know you're not gay, but if you were, and you could only choose from these three boxes, who would you pick?
ooh, myself.
No,
Oh,
you're
choose
no,
somebody else.
you
You have to
can't.
pick
You
one
got
of
to
us.
pick one of us,
Uh,
and you're not gay. Let me just throw that out.
And let's put all things aside. This is not about Mike's personality, just based on his looks.
Right. And who you
'Cause
really
he's-
want to give it to?
He's not a bad-looking guy.
the man in the hat.
Man in the hat. Wow, Zenny. Wow.
You just said you don't like fat chicks.
The man-
Let's give it a choice between
Oh,
the
you
three
muted
of
him.
you, and I know Shuli, so definitely not.
Yeah.
You couldn't.
It would
pay
ruin our
me
friendship.
Say my
in a
name.
room.
Say my name. once.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. What
The
is
man in
the
the hat.
name?
It sounds like you're my monkey.
What is the name? Do you know his name?
It's not Zenny, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
His name is Zenhauser.
Okay, that's
Anthony
Zenny.
Zenhauser. Yeah.
Hey, Lenny, I remember not too long ago, there was a fantasy where you had me tied up in the basement and you raped me and then killed me.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. It was a scenario of
It
how
was a
you
scenario you did when we
kill
did Miserable
Mike.
Men.
would. Yeah.
I'm guessing it was before I had the stroke.
No.
No, this was
You should
just
do
around
it.
the time you were done doing Miserable Men with us. So- that was your exit interview with us. Lenny, what do you think of the band Chevelle?
Don't know who they are.
Exactly. Has Lenny ever nuzzled up to some boobs?
Not
Have you ever-
really, no.
You never had one in your mouth?
No.
Hmm.
Well, we'll fix that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
will. Zenny's
were-
coming. Lenny, what is 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink?
Good question.
One in the stink is probably.
Fingers, I have no idea.
Okay, but so what do you
Very
think?
good.
Where do you think they go? Yeah, all right, he's getting there.
2 in the front and 1 in the back.
Thank you.
Boom!
Thank you. V card my ass. Does Lenny come with Kung Fu grip? We will find out. Walt gifting another membership. Thank you, Walt.
Did you hear
Appreciate
that, Hack First? Did you hear that, Shuli's Anonymous?
Here's $20 specifically saying, don't give this to Lenny. Wow.
Right.
All right. Consider it done. Nope. No.
I don't know what that means.
I vote to get Kaylee to pop his cherry. There is no voting. We want a professional to close this deal. It's enough. It's enough. And it's on us. It's on TSN. We
Yeah.
can write it off, right?
Oh, of course.
We
Oh,
can
awesome.
definitely
It's
write
on
that.
us. You don't
For
have to pay a
business.
dime.
Yeah.
No, no. Love you guys. Thank you. Lenny, I'm not gay. Do you believe me? His name's Gay Rollerblader.
So then, no.
Okay. Well, that settles that.
Sharp
I'll
eyes.
pitch in if he goes to the Mustang Ranch Air Force Amy. I think she's retired, no?
Nah,
Would you
yeah,
be opposed to banging Air Force Amy?
I don't know who or what she looks like.
She's called that because she forces air through certain parts of her body.
Oh.
That sounds a little bizarre for a first time out.
I choked on something. Holy
Yeah.
shit. I don't know what that was. Thank you, I-80 murderer Ray DeVito. It's the wrong one. I
They
meant.
didn't take it out.
Is the shitty bathroom still shitty? Randy wants to know.
The one downstairs, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, riddled with shit.
Hey, since this guy's going back to work, why don't we put him? Why don't you put him to work and have him clean that bathroom?
Yeah,
I have
really.
mentioned to the landlord more than once already. I mean, at least the guy that comes collect the rent more than once already that somebody needs to come in, like professional, and clean that room out.
Like a
It
CSI.
hasn't
unit.
happened yet.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for them to fix my fucking light.
What's wrong with your light?
We went through this a couple of weeks ago. It's not a light bulb; it's an entire light fixture that has to
Right.
be replaced.
That's right. That's right.
Right. You could do it yourself because you're lazy. Yeah.
Is this? Do we have the quiz?
It's all set
Yeah,
to
we
go.
sure do.
All right, let's start. Are
This
you
is getting
reading?
late.
I know it's getting late. Don't
Listen, pretend you're at choir practice. Don't
This
worry.
isn't a. It's not a. Well, it's not a long quiz.
worry. Yeah.
It's just
All
a few
right.
questions. This
Question
is I just wanted
one.
to- This is an inside Lenny kind of like getting to
Uh-oh.
know you, like how you think, your mentality, and all that.
This is discount Don Jameson. But,
Hey, Lenny, how you doing, brother? You want to change your mind about picking Zenny?
yeah, discount works here too. Does he get bumped? Does Zen get bumped now?
I don't know. He's got no eyes.
Oh, they're there.
Sunglasses.
Those are called sunglasses, Lenny. Do you like my shirt?
Oh.
Why is it? It's
Yeah.
like he's is that an actual real person? Because like
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Talking to you.
don't move.
Are you a real person?
I mean,
I'm a
what is-
facsimile.
Wow.
Oh, so is Mike. Mike used to fact.
Is that FAC or FAG?
Go ahead. First question.
All right. This game is called Before or After. We know Lenny
Wait,
is
wait.
a bit of-
Are we doing the game or are we doing the quiz? I thought.
Oh my gosh. What
Zen.
are we doing?
It's up to you guys. I mean, we already have that's the game. Let's do the game.
To the game.
Okay, we'll do the quiz. Okay.
Next
So,
time.
okay, you got it. All right. Before or after?
Before or After. There's just 4 questions. They're about different Revolutionary Wars that took place in history, and we'll see if Lenny knows if it's before or after these.
Because
days.
Lenny is a history buff.
Lenny, yeah, just to explain, Lenny loves talking history.
Right.
Oh.
Can you bring Lenny up too there?
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of a history buff myself, Lenny. So maybe if you don't know the answer, maybe I can steal.
Ooh. Game
that
on,
possible, maybe?
bitches.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
The American Revolutionary War, before or after 1790.
Before.
He's good.
Okay.
This is in fact before.
Very good. Let's go.
Question 2. Before or after 1820, the French Revolution.
Ooh. I'm trying to think. I believe it was after.
The answer is
Oh,
No,
Wow.
18,
I've heard you
okay.
reference Les Mis. How could you get that wrong if you like Les Mis?
yeah, 1700s, bro.
I saw
Because I was
Les
doing-
Mis in 2003. So that's,
Because I was doing today the blog and French something or other came up and it was a different date.
okay.
All right.
Not an
Well
excuse, but all right.
All right, next question. The Russian Revolution, before or after 1915.
Come on, you gotta know this.
You know
Did
this,
they-
Lenny.
Yes.
After. Just after.
Just after, okay. And the answer is after.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are correct, sir. All right, last question. The English Revolution, before or after 1630?
Oh God, which one?
The English
Yeah.
Revolution.
The
Yes,
War of
I
the
understand
Roses
that
he's
there was
talking
more
about.
than one. That's why I'm asking.
War of the Roses. Michael
War of the
Douglas.
Roses.
Ah, the War of the Roses. Okay.
Ah.
Douglas
Well,
Catherine
that makes a
Turner.
difference.
Yes.
Sure. Sure. So does that tank top. Go
Before
ahead.
or after 1630?
Do you want to phone a
Well,
friend?
don't say friend. Just a waste of time.
I think she's at a funeral right now.
I'm gonna go with before.
Before final answer? After.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Study up.
No.
Study
Wait, the
up.
War of the Roses?
Was the 1650s.
No, it wasn't, dummy. That was the Civil War.
The English Revolution, 1642 to 1660.
That was the English Civil. The War of the Roses was in the 1400s.
Oh.
That was with Henry. That was with the Tudors and the Yorks. Anyway, let's just fucking keep going. It's
Wow.
all right. That
Wow.
was Lenny. You got that right, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Yeah.
it, guys.
Hey, all right, Will Hunting, relax, man.
Well, I guess you just got a lot more attractive to Lenny over
Yeah.
here. The history buff, Zenny.
I'm glad I picked the hefty one.
Shuli, when are LennyCon Las Vegas tickets going on sale? Let me tell you something. If this thing goes the way I see it in my mind right now, we will be having a live show from Vegas. Lenny will be joining us on stage. We will. This is, in a way, Lenny, this is going to be the bar mitzvah I've always wanted to give you.
Yeah.
Tonight, you're gonna
Lenny's
be a
bar
man.
mitzvah.
It's not my
Yes.
religion.
Yes. This is the year you become a man, motherfucker. If I have anything to do about it. Nordic Born, got to give Lenny credit. If I was in his situation, you would see me on the national news. Skull. Morse, don't be ridiculous. Cunnilingus is his area of expertise. Lenny will take your woman and draw caricatures of you with his tongue on her labia. She'll look like her labia runs more than Stuttering John's nose.
All right.
Boom.
Boom.
Lenny, the people have spoken. They support you. They love you.
Yeah.
They're sending you PayPal. If you want to, go ahead. I'll let you make a thank you to the people you're on. Go ahead.
Thanks, everybody. You're crazy for just giving me money, but okay, thank you.
Wow, sweet.
Now
Heartfelt.
remember, it's at Dragon to No Guard. That's Dragon.
To no guard just stole my truck.
Stop interrupting.
Remember, No Guard is Dragon spelled backwards for anybody who doesn't understand how that works.
And Lenny, anything you want to? Oh, you know what? Real quick, before you go, real quick. This will take 2 seconds. I saw this video, how we make the lemonade at Wendy's, and I just wanted you to look at this and tell me if this is accurate.
One more minute.
I know. One more minute. Here we
I
go.
will watch your video.
Thank you. Okay. What is that, first of all?
That is strawberry puree.
Strawberry. What?
Strawberry
Strawberry
Okay.
And you might find at the Wendy's store.
Okay. Strawberry puree going in.
Parade.
No, she did
Now-
something wrong already, but go ahead.
What did she do wrong?
Well, we have an actual tool,
Yeah, it's called
Say that
a
again.
metal tool that we use for the bag.
Yeah.
It pints it and it squeezes all the fucking juice out.
Gotcha.
Right,
You're not
I remember
supposed to
he's
be
in
doing
an
it by hand,
affluent area.
And she should be wearing gloves too. But go ahead.
Right.
That I agree with.
Yeah.
Prude.
And Crocs. She's wearing Crocs at work.
Yes, they have cryo. They all do.
Oh, that's lame.
They all do.
Sink water?
There's a special sink that we're supposed to take the water from to
Special
make the
water.
lemonade and the cold brew, and
Okay.
that's the sink.
Looks like an ordinary sink to me.
It's
does.
not. It's filtered or it's
Magic.
unfiltered or some nonsense.
Yeah.
You're supposed to
It's
fill it up
ribbed.
3 times.
Ribbed
She
for
didn't
ribbed.
show that.
It's berry ribbed,
Very ribbed. Now you stir it up.
Yep.
and then you drink it.
God no.
You wouldn't drink that. You don't. What do you like to eat there and drink there? at Wendy's?
I usually take home a plain chicken sandwich, and I either make myself iced tea, or I bring my own drink.
Is there an item you would never eat at Wendy's?
I'm not big on the nuggets.
Really.
Not my thing. And
2 nuggets just stole my truck.
Okay, not a Nuggets fan. All right.
Well,
That's
nuggets pretty
interesting
much
because
any
I have a
place
drop
is
of you saying
chopped up chicken with other fillers and that they shape into those. I'd rather have something that's a cutlet or a strip.
Where did this drop come from then?
Understand the chicken nuggets. What? Understand the chicken nuggets.
That's you bragging about chicken nuggets.
You're saying
Yeah, no.
I'm a fan of chicken nuggets in that.
Yeah, I
drop.
used to be. Not anymore. No, I can't.
Now-
I tried one the other day and I was just like, I can't eat this.
So, Lenny, you have a couple of minutes left, right? Can you leave at 9:30?
One more minute.
Pushing it. Go ahead.
I'll push it a little bit. I have a little quiz for you. It's called Inside Lenny. It's just a little quiz to see how you think and what you're all about. Okay, pretty random questions. Okay. So here's a 3-part multiple choice. So I'm going to give you some options. You tell me which one is the better artist. Okay. Who's the better artist? Beyonce or Metallica?
Ooh.
I'm
going to go with Metallica.
Okay.
She may have had more hits.
More
but
hits.
I don't know that she's writing the actual music.
What would you prefer?
Yeah, what do you prefer? I'm not saying better. I'm saying what you like more. What's your preference?
Learning about you.
Yeah, no, I would listen to Metallica before Beyonce.
Yes. We all love Metallica.
Share.
I had a cat that was Metallica. Go ahead.
Cher or Johnny Cash?
Cher.
Yeah,
Hands
Barbara Streisand or Leonard Skinner?
I'm sorry, I got to go with Streisand.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Number 2, which type of cocktail would you most likely drink? Now, this doesn't have to be what you get, but this is what you would most likely drink. I'll give you some options: gin and tonic, old fashioned, slow gin fizz, or espresso martini.
Gin and tonic. Lime.
I was going to guess gin and tonic.
Yeah, I was going to guess slow gin fizz.
Okay.
If you were stranded on a desert island, who would you want to be stranded with? Albert Einstein, Oscar Wilde, John Lennon, or Liza Minnelli?
Lennon.
Lennon? That's the Beatle, not the political
Yes,
guy.
I understand that.
Okay.
Can I throw in just another random? Just Judy Garland.
John Lennon.
Okay.
They didn't take it out.
I got it.
So you're going to be there with a dead body. It's a great choice.
It doesn't make a difference. None of them are alive.
Okay.
They were
That's
not
right.
live
No, well,
choices.
Right, but that was going to be your dream person to be stuck.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
What's
We
your
would-
ideal? Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's your ideal Saturday night? Quiet night in with a book, dinner and theater, night out with friends, or lemon party?
A night out with friends would be great, but 9 times out of 10, I'm doing number 1.
Just peeing.
How long do you piss, man?
Yeah,
He's
don't wait for you.
staying at home and reading a book is what we usually are.
It's usually what happens.
But if given the option, you would love to go out with friends, and that's what Vegas is going to be, Lenny.
Right.
You're going to hang it with your friends.
Right.
Well,
Nobody
so-
thinks about you more than us 3
Yeah.
fucking idiots. You understand that?
We'll teach you how to gamble.
I don't need to know how to gamble.
So that's a
Oh,
no to
you know?
lemon party. It's a no to lemon party.
No to lemon party. Okay. All right. What about a Broadway show, if I can throw that into the mix?
Yeah, dinner
What
and
about
theater.
a Broadway show?
Would you go to that instead of out with friends or read a book?
It would have to be some extraordinary show, and there's nothing out there right now that I have any interest in seeing.
What was the last thing you had interest in seeing, if you don't mind me asking?
I would have liked to seen Into the Woods live on stage, but I got to settle for the DVD instead, not the movie, the actual Broadway musical.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zed.
Okay, this is the last part. This is a lightning round. All right.
Okay.
Now, your response is either fabulous or I don't think so. I'm going to give you a list of people. You tell me if they're fabulous or you don't think so. Ariana Grande.
I don't think so.
Cher.
Fabulous.
Adele.
I don't think so.
Lance Bass.
I don't think so.
Bernadette Peters.
Fabulous.
Ricky
Sir
Martin.
Isaac-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Ricky Martin. Go ahead.
Ricky Martin.
No. No.
No?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Elton
Sir-
John.
He's got to go in the fabulous column.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Ian McKellen.
He's got to go in the fabulous column.
Hold on. Somebody said Michelle Obama.
She's got to go in the fabulous column.
Okay.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
I guess he would go in the fabulous column too. You see, just to clarify something here, I'm putting these people in the fabulous column because I think they're really talented,
Of
not
course.
because of any kind of other reference that you might have in mind.
No, it's strictly talent based.
Okay,
What kind of reference do you think we have in mind?
because a lot of the people you're throwing at me are gay people.
Well, you seem to congregate around. There's one right next door to you.
I don't think Elton's ever publicly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right,
he
Hugh
has. He
Jackman-
got
Oh, yeah.
married. for God's
Hugh
sake.
Jackman has a wife, buddy.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman has a wife, an ugly one too.
Elton
I
John
know,
was
and
married
old.
to a Freddie Mercury was married to a woman or something.
Yeah, Rock Hudson.
Yeah.
Magic. All right.
Yeah. They
What's
got a
that?
raw deal.
Britney
Right.
Spears is straight, I think.
She's in Vegas too. We can hook you two up.
Yeah. So
We get
that's
Brittany to come on the podcast. That would be the greatest thing ever. Introduce Brittany to Lenny. Do you have another one? Sorry.
well, my last here's one I really wanted to ask him. Which race of the Lord of the Rings species best describes you? Are you a wizard, a dwarf,
Mm-hmm.
a hobbit,
Mm.
or an elf,
Or
Yes.
orc. Or an orc.
or an orc?
You're definitely not
forgot-
an orc.
You're not an orc. I don't care how many times people have called you that. You are
I'm
not an orc.
short enough to be a hobbit. I consider myself a wizard.
Oh, that's cute.
So do I. So do I.
Hey, listen, if you want to do this Vegas thing, I think next week, Lenny, you have to be out in your car and maybe do a little rendition of Luck Be a Lady Tonight.
Oh, I would love that.
What's that got to do with Vegas?
It's a
That's-
song about Vegas.
About gambling.
Yeah.
Luck Be a
Sinatra.
Lady Tonight.
And if you ever wanted to put
Lady to
the
walk in with, Luck Be a Lady Tonight.
and forsay me, jerk off my shit pipe. Vegas is happening. I don't give a
Vegas
fuck.
is great, man. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna have a lot. We're gonna see some hooas.
Yeah. Would Lenny eat ass?
Not anytime soon. No.
Yeah.
Some women like that.
After 9? Are you kidding me?
Putting a napkin
At
on.
these prices?
Considering what I have to put up with in this house, I don't want anything to do with that part of the body. For
Oh,
any
I
time
understood. He's
A nightmare?
traumatized. He's traumatized. Carmelo will help you get over that. Vegas, please. I'm not too far from there.
Wow.
There you go.
Do you imagine she drives up and steals Lenny from the brothel at the last minute?
It's like a rom-com.
Her life's got to be better than that. Bless you. Hey, Lenny. Playing hard to get. I like it. Long live Lenny. That Frankie closing us out tonight. Fantastic job, Lenny. Again, none of you people had to send a penny to us or to him, and you guys are beyond generous with that. And we thank you so much for that.
What
And
the hell is that picture?
I don't
Jesus
know. And we're gonna
Christ.
do more stuff with Lenny for you guys. And I really want this Vegas thing. I want this real deal, man. I want to put this together. Lenny, you're in, right? Thumbs up.
So as of right now, yes, everything is thumbs up. Well,
Woo.
you never know what's going to happen in the future.
Hey, don't start.
Hey,
Don't
hey,
start.
hey,
You-
hey.
Listen, my goal is you're not gonna have to work at fucking Wendy's anymore. All right?
Right.
They actually like me there. It's very strange.
Oh, stop. Last place you told me you loved, they threw your phone in a fucking sandy, whatever, sandy
Sand
bucket.
pit.
Yeah. Sand pit.
They didn't take it out.
All right. Lenny, any final words to send us out? Go ahead. You have
Thanks
the
to
floor.
all the fans that sent money, and good night.
Good night.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Bye, everybody.